Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Hype or worth investing in? So in this video, let's find out. Alright, let's go! So nandito tayo ngayon sa Dragon Funds. Okay. Dragonfy Funds. And available na kasi in Dragonfy yung Atram na funds na marami talagang nag-aasa sa akin na i-review natin or i-check natin. So, eto, check mo lang natin dito, filter, Atram. And then, that fund is actually called Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Okay? So, medyo kind of hype siya ngayon and we wanna check if it's really worth investing ba dito sa Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Now, ako personally, I do have a little bit of idea how it works. However, hindi ko siya ma-explain. Kaya, in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna research together. Kasi itong fund na to, iba yung ways on how they actually make money. So, most funds kasi they invest in mga dividend-paying stocks. Tapos, yung stocks na yon kikita ng dividends. Tapos, yung dividends, dinidistribute sa mga investors nila. Ito kasi, iba yung way of making money. Kaya, yun nga, let's do research together. However, ako personally, I learn more by actually investing. Kaya dito, actually, you can check yung mga funds pala dito, market and then funds. But I'm gonna show you na the best way to learn is to really start investing. Kaya ako personally, meron din tayo dito. Okay, so meron din tayong in-invest dyan na Atram. So, waiting pa siya. Okay, so we added 2,000 pesos. How it works, yung mga fees niya, tapos yung dividends niya. Kasi ito din, Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. It does monthly dividends. Okay, it does monthly dividends. Kaya again, in this video, let's research about it. So again, punta ka dito sa market, funds, filter mo lang yung Atram, apply filter, and punta ka dito, Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. So as of now, if you notice, early pa lang siya. Like July 8 lang yung data. Alright? Kasi bago lang siya na-launch inside Dragonfy. So, wala pa siyang masyadong data dyan. Tapos, here are some details about the fund. So, minimum investment is 1,000 pesos and you can add 500. So, this is good. At least, yung additional investment mo, mas konti na lang. Yung iba kasing funds, 1,000 din yung need mo. Tapos, minimum holding period, wala naman. Tapos, aggressive siya. So, this is an aggressive type in the sense na pwede din ma-lower yung value ng capital mo. So, most funds na conservative or moderate, they try to invest in mga stocks or mga investments na at least hindi magfa-fluctuate yung price. So, dito sa Atram, medyo aggressive siya na pwede yung capital mo would go up or also go down. So, Fund Manager, Atram, launch date, ito yung launch date. And then, ito, dealing period, daily, early redemption charge, very good, wala. And then, settlement, redemption settlement. So, if you're gonna withdraw, okay, your funds, it has T plus 7, meaning today plus 7 days after mo pa makuha yung pera. And then, ito din very important to take note is yung trust fee. So, meron siyang management fee na 1.5%. So, medyo malaki siya compared sa mga, if you directly invest in mga ETFs, mga global ETFs. So, medyo malaki siya. 1.5%. So, later, pakita ko sa iyo yung total fees talaga na mababayaran nyo. At least dito, admin fee, wala naman custody and whatsoever na mga fees. And then, order processing, NAVPU. So, eto. This fund aims to achieve income with potential of capital appreciation by investing in all of its assets and equity, blah, blah, blah. Sobrang jargon, no? Sobrang jargon. That's why a lot of people, hindi sila na-encourage to invest kasi sobrang jargon. But, yan yung goal ng channel natin. We want to simplify investing, mga terms na ito. So, if you do research, again, you just go to the funds and search Atram Nasdaq Equity. Pero, one of the ways talaga is dito. Punta ka dito sa prospectus. Click mo yung prospectus and you will be redirected dun sa official website talaga ng Atram. And dito, makikita natin yung details all about the fund. So, ngayon, explore natin yung official website ng Atram. So, scroll down natin dito. If you notice, same lang naman yung details niya. Dun na nakalagay dun sa Dragonfy. Like 1.5% trust fee and whatsoever. And then, dito, performance so far year-to-date, 1.17%. 1.17%. Okay? So, since inception. So, kakagawa lang din ng fund na ito. Okay? Pero, for you to really do research, punta talaga tayo dito sa documents. So, click natin tong document na to kasi nandito kasi yung laman on what the fund is really all about. So, dito, nabasa ko na siya. Pero, let's just skip. So, pwede mo siyang basahin. Okay? You can read all of this. Pero, let's just skip to the bottom part. So, yung very important talaga natin na malaman is, saan ba naka-invest ang fund na to? Okay? Saan ba naka-invest ang fund na to? So, let's scroll down. Hanapin natin yung target fund. Okay? So, target fund meaning, saan ba nilalagay yung investments mo? Saan ba ini-invest nila? Okay? So, dito, target fund, okay? Ito. The target fund is JP Morgan ETF, Ireland ICAV, Nasdaq Equity Premium Income Active ETF. Okay? So, basically, this is invested with Nasdaq Equity Premium Income na ETF, pero Ireland version siya. Ireland version. So, later explain ko. But basically, this is the target fund. So, yung nangyari dito kasi feeder fund siya, Atram Equity Feeder Fund. So, instead na ikaw directly mag-i-invest dito sa ETF na to, since walang ganung platform that allows us to do that here in the Philippines. So, actually, may mga online brokers naman, mga global platforms. Pero, since medyo hindi siya accessible to a lot of people, that's why Atram, sila yung mag-i-invest for you. So, it's a feeder fund. So, ikaw, dadaan ka ni Atram, which is a feeder fund. Tapos, itong feeder fund na to, mag-i-invest dito sa ETF na to. So, ETF, if that's the first time you're hearing about ETF or Exchange Traded Fund, I actually have the perfect video for that. Just check out down in the description if you wanna learn more about ETF, Exchange Traded Fund. So, hindi ko muna i-explain dyan dito sa video na to, but if you're interested, again, check the link down in the description. So, balik tayo dito. So, again, ikaw, you invest in Atram, si Atram yung mag-i-invest sa ETF na ito. So, later, pakita natin yung performance ng ETF. Tapos, kanina din, I actually checked yung fees. So, medyo malaki yung fees nila. Okay, sana ba yun? So, okay, eto, yung fees. So, si Atram Fund, merong 1.5% na management fee or trust fee. Meron din dito nakalagay na 0.18% na expenses, operating expenses. Total expense ratio, 1.68. Tapos, ito, yung target fund, which is yung ETF na pag-i-investan mo, or pag-i-investan nila, it actually has a 0.3 and 0.05% or tinatawag nila expense ratio of 0.35%. 0.35% expense ratio. So, meaning, kapag i-add mo lahat yan, yung total na fees, okay, would be 2.03% in terms of fees. However, hindi mo mafe-feel yung fees kasi hindi mo mafe-feel yung fees, okay, hindi mo mafe-feel yung fees, okay. Hindi mo mafe-feel yung fees kasi computed na ito sa NAVPU, yung net asset value per share niya, per unit niya. So, sa price niya per unit ng fund na to. So, hindi mo siya mafe-feel kasi naka-compute na yun. Pero mafe-feel mo siya dun sa growth. Okay, dun sa growth. Anyway, this is something na nakita ko while I was checking the document. At the same time, nandito din yung computation for the saan na nga ba yun? The computation for the dividends, okay? Or yung income, unit income computation, pero wala pa silang malagay dito kasi this is a new fund, pero yung ETF that they're investing in is actually nagre-range sa plus minus 10% in dividends per year. Kaya medyo exciting yung fund na to, maraming naka-hype nito kasi medyo mataas yung dividend niya. Okay? So ngayon, again, that's how you can verify yourself. Punta ka lang talaga sa official website ni Atram. Punta ka dito sa documents, and if you wanna read this document dito. Now, the next na i-research natin is, ano ba tong target fund na to? Okay, saan nga ba yun? Ano ba tong JP Morgan ETF Ireland, Nasdaq Equity Premium Income Active, UCITS ETF. Now, a quick Google search, ito yung lalabas about Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Okay, so, launch early 2026. Tapos, ito yung target fund. Okay? So, mas mabuti pala, no? I-search na lang natin yung diretso. But, yeah, it's also good kasi to verify. So, at least alam natin dito sa document, ito yung target fund. But, quick Google search, makita mo talaga yung summary kaagad. Benchmark, ito yung benchmark. Asset, this is aggressive, and so on and so forth. Pero ito yung strategy that they're using to make money. Kaya malaki yung binibigay nila na dividends. Yung growth and income nila, invest primarily in Nasdaq 100 tech stocks. So, Nasdaq is actually a index. So, same siya with S&P 500. So, S&P 500, that's the 500 largest US stocks. Ito naman, Nasdaq 100. This is like the 100 tech stocks in the US din. Yung mga malalaking mga tech stocks in the US. So, it's invested doon. However, they make money by doing itong covered call, okay, na options strategy. So, they do options strategy. So, ito yung sinasabi ko na hindi ko siya ma-explain. I have an idea, but hindi ko siya ma-explain. Okay, kaya we're doing this together. Okay. And then, yung historical yield naman nila is estimated annual income of 9 to 11%. 9 to 11%. So, basically, itong fund na to, para siyang nagtitrade. Okay? It's doing some kind of trading. That's why it's giving this kind of returns. That's why it's aggressive. Yung kita nila dito is not from the dividends. It's from dito. Itong covered call options strategy. So, let's do, let's use AI. So, let's ask, okay, what do you mean by covered call option strategy? So, yung initial idea ko dito is that kahit the market goes up or down, they can still make money by doing itong mga options something, okay? So, the covered part, you own shares of a stock, okay? The call part, you sell a call option contract to another investor. Okay, so ito, what is call option? Okay. What is call option? So, good thing kasi sa Google, naka-embed na din yung AI. So, you can just ask AI and it will answer it for you. So, it's a financial contract that gives an investor the right but not obligation to buy a stock as a set price. Okay? So, basically, para kang you're gonna have a contract na, hey, bibilhin ko yan, yung stock na yan, at a set price within a specific time frame. Okay? So, again, if I remember it correctly, they're gonna set a price for a specific time frame and they're gonna pay premium. Okay? They're gonna pay para give them the right to pay at give them the right to invest at that price. Okay? Para bang ilalak in nila yung price. Parang gano'n. Tapos, if mag-expire yung price na yun, okay? If mag-expire yung price na yun, yung binayad nila, parang insurance na yun, na TY na yun. But if they were able to buy at a specific time frame, if na-hit yung certain price na yun, then they have now the option, they can say yes or no to invest at that stock. Okay? So, I feel like ganun yung initial idea ko. So, ito, merong real-world example dito. So, example, a concert ticket. So, example, a ticket costs 5,000 pesos. Okay? Tapos, you suspect the artist is about to win a massive award which will cause ticket prices to double. So, meaning, meron siyang price ticket na 5,000 pesos and alam mo na, oy, baka hype to. So, I'm sure na mamahal yung price ng ticket. So, you did a deal with a broker. Tapos, yung broker, okay, you did a non-refundable 200 peso fee. Okay? For a coupon. And then, yung coupon gives you the right to buy the ticket for 5,000 anytime over next month. Okay, so, yan yung call option. So, ito yung call option breakdown. So, the coupon, this is your call option. Okay, so meron kang coupon na binili mo for 200. Yung price na you agreed on is 5,000. Okay, tapos yung 200, yan yung fee na binayad mo to give you that right to buy yung price na yun. Tapos next month is the expiration date. So assuming merong story dito, how the story ends. So outcome A, you are right. The price skyrockets. So tama yung hype. Okay, so na-hype. The artist wins the award, ticket prices jump to 10,000 pesos. So, nagmahal yung ticket price. Pero dahil may coupon ka, okay, you're able to lock in the price at 5,000 pesos. So, yun nga, pwede ka nang bumili ng ticket na yun, yung ticket na yun for 5,000, and then you can immediately sell the ticket for 10,000. So, you make money, di ba? And then, you make a massive profit minus the 200 coupon fee. So, again, 5,000 na lock in mo, nagbayad ka ng 200 to lock in the price, tapos, ayun nga, like, na-hype, nagmahal yung ticket price, binili mo yung 5,000, and then binenta mo kagad, okay, to 10,000 pesos. So, outcome B naman, okay, what if yung price nag-down? So, the artist cancels half the tour, ticket prices crash to 2,000 pesos. So you simply rip up your ticket or your coupon and let it expire. So you do not buy the ticket, you only lost is the 200 peso fee. So yung loss mo lang is yung pagbili mo ng coupon na 200 peso kasi you're not forced to buy the ticket eh. So bumili ka lang ng coupon, okay, to lock in the price na gusto mo. So that's how they make money. So, okay, so itong fund na to where Atram is investing in. So that's how they make money. So they buy, okay, may coupon sila to lock in a price, and if nag-shoot up yung price, they can sell it for profit. So they don't really make money through the dividends, they make money by doing itong mga call options. However, what we're really interested in is itong performance, okay? Performance ng fund na ito. Yung stock code nito, JP Morgan Nasdaq Equity, is actually JEPQ, and may dalawas lang version. So this is the JAPQ, this is the US version, and ito naman is the JEPQ na Ireland version. So, ginawa yung Ireland version, this is for people na be able to invest in this kind of stocks or in this kind of funds or ETF outside of US. So, kasi ito, this was created for US. So, it was launched, based dito is 2022. Okay, tapos yung Ireland version naman is 2024. And then, yung Ireland version, ito yung this is where our funds in Atram Nasdaq Equity dito nila ilalagay. Okay? So when you look at the price naman, okay? So in terms of like capital appreciation, so at least if you invested dito, so hindi ganoon kalaki yung growth niya. This is like 16% for the past ilang years yan. 2022, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 4 years. For the past 4 years, 16% yung growth. So actually not bad. Kasi kikita ka naman ng around 10% in income, di ba? Now, for the JAPQ Ireland version naman, so they started 2024 for 2 years, so medyo, yeah, walang masyadong growth, nasa 4.7%. So in terms of capital appreciation, medyo wala siya. Pero in terms of the dividends or the income side, okay, so ito yung medyo nakaka-hype talaga. Like a lot of people are very interested of this because when you look at the dividend history of JAPQ, it's actually giving ito 13.35%. 13.35%. Okay. Tapos if you notice, every single month din siya nagbibigay ng dividends. Okay? Kaya as a dividend investor, very attractive siya. But very important talaga na alam natin how it works kasi they don't do the traditional way of making money. Okay? They don't do the traditional way. They do the options, trading, and whatnot. Okay? However, we cannot expect na yung Atram, okay, ito yung performance niya. Kasi, again, Atram will invest dito. Okay? Ito yung kikitain ng fund. Siyempre, si Atram, kikita din dyan. Okay? So, may kukunin din sila. So, most likely, yung dividends na ma-receive if you invest in Atram, Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund, mas lesser. In fact, na-try na ito ni Moneywise Engineer. So, probably I'll put it here. So, I've been following her also and yeah, somebody you should also follow. Okay, so, na-try na niya and then so far, nagre-range yung dividends. Nasa, I believe, yung isang nakuha niya is nasa 7% in annualized dividends kapag i-compute mo. Tapos, may nakuha din siya na parang 11%. So, paiba-iba kasi. On a monthly basis, if i-compute mo siya on an annual basis, paiba-iba. So, nasa around 7% to 11% yung nakuha niya na dividend. So, pretty good pa din. So, yeah, that is the Atram. Okay? Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Hopefully, naging clear naman. So, you invest dito sa feeder fund na to. The feeder fund invest in JAPQ na Ireland version. So, kasi this is for tax purposes. So, most likely, mas less yung tax compared if you invest directly on the JAPQ in the US. Okay, so JAPQ for the past few years, medyo hindi ganun kalaki yung capital appreciation. Pero nagbibigay naman siya ng around 10 to 13% in income. Okay, hindi natin sasabihin na dividends kasi hindi siya dividends. Income siya nakukuha from trading, from doing the options trading, okay, or call options. So, kumikita sila ng 11 to 13%. However, that will be translated in Atram nasa based on Moneywise Engineers na na-try niya, nasa 7 to 11%. And that's why we're also trying para ma-confirm din natin personally ilan ba yung dividends or income na ma-receive using or investing in this funds na ito. So, are you gonna be investing sa fund na to? Atram Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, if you're interested all about mga global stocks, mga ETF, exchange-traded funds, again, I have the perfect video for that. You can check out this next video kung saan I'll be sharing with you how does ETF work, S&P 500, will understand that dito sa video nito. So yeah, go ahead and check out this next video and I'll see you there.